Hello and welcome to episode 38 of my Everspace 2 playthrough. This episode is going to be something of an epilogue. We're going to see what is in the endgame for this game. We know that we still have potentially at least one area of the map we've not been to, being this one up here. We also know that Citizens Velocity still isn't complete. It may just be that we need to get platinum on all of the races, or it may be that there is a racetrack in the final area that we need to get to. And then we have Rips in Space still needs finishing, and Rifts in Space, which is what we're going to do immediately, because I imagine it just wants us
to. Hey, caller. I'm at the bypass and would be willing to try out that stabilization method you talked about.
Good, Clico. This is a test phase. Eduardo will explain the technical details.
Got it.
Hello, Adam. I am running simulations through your craft to the spatial bypass. Only the concentrated ancient energy. What did you call it? Tears?
Tears of the mad. Because, you know, those guys were driven mad.
Yes, indeed. They need to be added to the relay channel.
Okay. Manually, I suppose.
With the concentrated ancient energy, your rift experience could change dramatically. But to what extent, we are as yet unsure.
I'm used to it by this stage. Bring it on.
Did I mention exploration drones? Or are you really insisting on being part of another dangerous experiment?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, Hive.
Create ancient rift. Tears of the Mad used. Increasing the lunacy will increase the chance of obtaining legendary items after finishing the rift. Use Tears of the Mad Rift to increase the chance to 100%. Or Tears of the Mad, rather. Do quantity 300 enemy damage, enemy hit points. Tears of the Mad user to... Okay, so you're boosting there. I highly doubt we can do that. I kind of want to run it just to see how bad it is. Let's start with something a little bit more manageable. Okay.
There it is. And here we go again.
Ping it.
Another to Stardust.
Setting.
What is hitting us the hardest at the minute? only round 1. One of the most maneuverable ships in the game. How the hell are you outmaneuvering me? Fine, let's get back a bit. Out of time. Progress was 100%. Was that? Why'd we fail? I do not understand why we failed. Let's try that again. We didn't even get past phase 1 and I don't understand why we failed. Was there a time limit that we just didn't see? Okay, that one went easier, I don't know. Ran out of resolve, maybe? Every time an enemy is destroyed, all enemies present gain 5% speed, armor, and hull. Enemies drop mines when destroyed. I'd rather have that one. Can you activate your shield twice that quickly? Where are those missiles coming from? There's way too many of them. Okay, what we got? Enemies are resistant to EMP. Enemies deal area damage on death. I think EMP is probably going to be the better of the two. This is not the most survivable ship, and it's also fairly close range, so having them explode and injure us is not going to be helpful. Every time an enemy is destroyed, all of the craft... Actually, let's go for that one. We do still have an EMP equipped, so... We could always change that device. Fucking lock on. It's right in front of you. I did try adding the target nearest, but the target nearest will happily target something directly behind you. What it needs is a target nearest in front of me. We do not have missiles to finish this off, do we? Just. And you lock onto the sodding thing, game. Well, aside from the fact we're out of rockets, we're not doing too bad. One more. How many options do we have? We have one. Boss fight? Are we done? thing keeps firing. There we go. There's a legendary in there. Oh, my loot! It's sucking my loot through. Nice little combat challenge. What do we get? RG beam laser. What the devil is that? We must find out. RG beam laser. That is a nice all-round close weapon. Sequentially alternates between 3 states of firing. Red increases kinetic damage by 40%, green increases critical damage by 160%, and blue increases energy damage by 40%. After 6 seconds of constant firing, the beam engages RGB mode, applying all 3 bonuses at the same time. And becomes harder to control. Equip. Is this another one that's going to force me backwards when I'm firing it? We'll see. Give it a second, let it charge. No, that's what it means by harder to control. It's all over the goddamn place. That'll be reasonably good against a larger target at like point blank range, but good lord is that going to be annoying against smaller targets. Burst fire required. What else did we get? We want to keep the Starforged. We can probably get rid of the Disintegrator now. Rapid autocannon. Kinetic damage bypasses shield, increases damage to levels higher than you. That's not helpful. Why does it keep trying to give me that? 3,900. It is a lot of extra damage. I think we can sell. Yeah, we want to be selling all of the blues that we've received. What about this? That's better all around. Yeah, we can get rid of that one. Marksman flak. It'll be useful to keep just because the marksman or something with marksman is usually a helpful thing to have around. Okay. Next thing we will do, I am going to quickly look around. Is it going to easily tell me where all the races are? No. Okay, I'm going to find... I know that the one on Prescott Station, or Prescott Starbase. We've only got a gold on. I'll try and find the locations that we haven't got gold on them yet, and go and do it. So we'll head over to Prescott first, get that platinumed, and see if something happens as we're flying about. Because we still do need to get access to that final location. Interesting, I think we got given our ammo back.
From one place to another in an instant, and unscathed.
Who knows what havoc this is doing to your microcellular structure?
Okay. Memory serves, this race is a little bit of a tight one.
Our contestant is straight out of the starting point. Bonne chance.
Okay, let's try that again. I think the initial twist didn't help me. Better. Fuck. We missed two.
You finished, but not quite in record time.
I can do better than this.
And there he goes, flying like an eagle. But in space, a space eagle.
There we go.
Always knew he could do it. The infinite madman is the absolute winner.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. That's that one here done. Let's see if we can find another one. Well, I've had a look. Every race we've had access to, we have platinumed. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm missing. Let's see if we can't trigger extra dialogue just by going into warp space.
Yet another G&B general broadcast. Again with a public announcement of more dire circumstances.
Everybody tooling up more to outdo each other?
I believe you know the procedure at this point.
Probably just means all enemies are now level 30. Which is fine, we can deal with that. What could we possibly do to try and trigger some kind of event to happen? I kind of mind to go back to Vesna Mining Colony. Just in case the wormhole is still there. Seems unlikely, but it's worth a shot. Well, if there is a way to get to it, I cannot see it telegraphed anywhere. So we may need to look it up. Citizen velocity is now level 30, as is Rip in Space, but Rip in Space already was. I wonder if they're bugged? I mean, we can track this, but there's no location on it. I can only imagine it needs to be in here, but how the hell do we get over there? Is a few location challenges we haven't done here, but I doubt very much that's got anything to do with anything. I think a Googling may be in order. I'll be right back. Okay, the Googling has been complete. This system here doesn't exist. Well, or more accurately, we can't get to it yet. It is likely they will use it in future DLC because they have explicitly stated that there are plans to make DLC for it, but there's no way to get here at the minute, so it's just a giant tease. The only other endgame thing to do is the rifts. So that means we're about out of, or almost out of stuff to do in this episode, but there is one thing. Let's do one thing. Let's go pick a fight on Nightmare difficulty and see how badly we get chewed out. Is there a... Let's just find a distress call or something similar. Okay. Come on, give us a ding. There's a ding. Are we locked on that? Now we are. There we go. We did reload.
It may be worth your while to look for resources in this area.
Madcaps.
Yeah.
Oh, we shouldn't have destroyed the disintegrator. It was our mining laser. Not that we really need it, but it is still useful. We can potentially get a good star forge that we may one of them put a damage increasing boost on it. Whoop, missile. You're the more dangerous thing. Not appreciate you blinking at me. Where you gone? A bomber or something over there? There is a bomber over here. Still getting shot by something. There you are. Nothing's feeling that much harder at the minute. Well, I assumed it's actually been, it's actually affected things. Plus 100 handling, as if this ship needs more handling. But we lose a stat line for that, and that's not acceptable. What's our current stats? firepower is still by far the highest, which is fine. Anyway, we'll leave it there, I think. So that will call an end to this particular playthrough. I currently do not have any plans for the next one. I really need to think this through. There's a possibility I might play Dredged. It's kind of maybe interesting to me. I'm not sure. Cosmic horror is not, strictly speaking, my thing. Horror in general isn't, but I don't think this particular game is a horror game. It just has cosmic horror theming. So I don't know, maybe Dredged, maybe we go back to Satisfactory. I don't know what I'm going to do on Friday. I was originally planning on doing a blind look at for God and Sky? Forever Sky? Alt tab. What's it called? Forever Skies. I was considering doing a blind playthrough of that, but the problem with that is I'll be recording that episode on this coming Monday. But I would then be streaming it the Tuesday afterwards. That would have been last week for you guys. So the live streams would come out before the blind playthrough, or the blind first look. And the ordering of that makes it all a little bit weird. That I actually started playing a playthrough of it on the live stream before the blind playthrough that was recorded beforehand comes out, so I might just not do that. So there may not be a video this Friday. I may find something for it. We will figure something out. One way or another, we will figure something out. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this show. Hopefully you enjoyed this series. And hopefully we will see you next time. Cheerio.